Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, we're going to start the meeting. Wait. Mic on আছে তাত mic on আছে ন চাউণ্ডটো দিগদাৰ হৈছে চাউণ্ডটো অফ কৰিব লাগিব নাইবা মোৰ দিগদাৰ হ'ব ক'বলৈ গুড আফটাৰনুন ছাৰ এণ্ড গুড আফটাৰনুন এভৰি ওৱান myself Zakaria Ahmed, technical assistant, Biotech of Bahana College. I welcome you all here to our online entrepreneurship on entrepreneurship, which is organized by Institutional Biotech Hub Bahana College. Thank you. Now I like to request our honorable principal of Bahana College, Dr. Sumbit Chalia sir, to inaugurate the program. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me great pleasure to extend a warm and cordial welcome to all of you to online lecture on bioentrepreneurship. On behalf of Bahana, I extend my heartfelt greetings to our distinguished person, respected colleagues, dear students, and all participants who have gathered here for this important academic event. Bioentrepreneurship is not merely about starting a business. It is about translating scientific ideas into solutions that benefit society. It encourages us to think creatively, identify emerging opportunities, and ultimately develop products and technology that can improve lives. For our students and researchers, this field opens a promising path where scientific knowledge meets real-world application. We are truly privileged to have with us Dr. Saurabh De as resource person for this talk. I take this opportunity to thank the Institutional Biotech Hub of Bahana College for arranging this valuable session, and I once again welcome everyone present here. Let us look forward to an engaging and thought-provoking discussion ahead. Thank you, and a very good afternoon to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your speech. Now I like to request our coordinator, Dr. Sangeeta Das ma'am, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected principal, Bahana College, Dr. Sumbit Chalia sir. Respected our today's resource person, Dr. Saurabh Kumar De from Biotech Park, Guwahati. All other distinguished academicians, research scholars, and students across the country who are present here today with us on this online lecture program on entrepreneurship. Institutional Biotech Hub of Bahana College has been organizing this lecture series for the last two and a half years, and this is the ninth lecture program on entrepreneurship. And today we are indeed very happy to have with us Dr. Saurabh Kumar De, and who will be enlightening us on the topic bioentrepreneurship. So I won't take much time. With these few words, I welcome each one of you into this lecture program, and I hope it will be a fruitful one. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, Miss Malika Barua, laboratory assistant, will introduce our resource person. Thank you to Miss Malika Barua.
Thank you, Zakaria. It is my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Saurabh Kumar Dey, M.Pharm PhD, a distinguished scientist at Guwahati Biotech Park under the Science and Technology Department, Government of Assam. Dr. Dey is a highly accomplished pharmaceutical chemist, bringing over 15 years of experience in research and development and entrepreneurship development. In his current role, he oversees and manages incubation programs dedicated to nurturing startups. He provides strategic guidance and mentorship to young entrepreneurs while fostering partnerships with universities, research institutes, and industry leaders to drive innovation, particularly in the field of food science. His expertise extends to guiding startups through product development, scale up processes, and market entry strategies. Dr. Day is also adept at managing incubator operations, creating and enabling collaborative ecosystem for innovation to flourish. He actively conducts workshops, networking sessions, and skill building programs in association with the life sciences sector Skill Development Corporation, empowering entrepreneurs with essential business and technological competencies. Beyond his scientific and managerial roles, Dr. Day is deeply committed to promoting a culture of innovation, institutional growth, human resource development, and entrepreneurship across the region. His contribution make him a respected leader and an inspiration to emerging innovators. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Saurabh Kumar Desai. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Malika Bora, to introducing our resource person. Now I request our today's resource person, Kumar Saurabh Desai, to start the session. Now I'd like to hand over the session to our resource person. Thank you, sir.
Opportunity to have an interaction with your students and to the Bahana College for this wonderful opportunity. So I won't delay my session as this is a online session. I believe that the students also get very bored if this stretches too much. So I won't will keep my presentation short and crisp, and but I will also request the students and all the participants to be interactive during this session. So with this, I would like to present my today's topic. So whether my screen is visible to you all?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Okay. So, hello everyone present. I am Dr. Saurabh Dey from Guwahati Biotech Park, and today we are going to explore the exciting world of bioentrepreneurship, the bridge that turns cutting edge scientific ideas into real world impact. So, whether you have heard about this term bioentrepreneurship, so I know, so the entrepreneurship is a buzzing term nowadays, but any idea of all the participants, do you have what bioentrepreneurship is and how it works? Anyone? Yes, sir. So just whether my slide has moved?
No, sir.
Just wait. Let me share another screen. It's not moving. Just wait. So now you can see my next slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here is today's roadmap of what we will cover today. So we will start with the definition, explore the unique opportunities it provides, understand the challenges, and look at the strategies for success. We will also examine case studies and discuss the resources available to you all. So bioentrepreneurship at its core is nothing but a multidisciplinary field. It's the essential integration of biotechnology and scientific innovation with strong business acumen. It's a process taking a scientific discovery from the lab bench and transforming it into a viable product or services that reaches the public and makes a tangible impact. So I would like to know how many of you present in today's session are from science background? Majority? Okay. So can you, any one of you, give me some sort of idea what bioentrepreneurship means? Or can you tell what is the difference between bioentrepreneurship or general entrepreneurship in nature? Okay, so let's see why is bioentrepreneurship unique. Okay, so unlike the other startups, it has some of the unique characteristics. So the first is your long R&D timelines. That means that it often takes 10 or more years to go from an initial idea to a product reaching your market. That means, suppose you have nurtured one novel idea now, you need to work on your idea, you need to develop your prototype, you need to upscale your product and see if it is market ready. So this time period for a bio-related enterprise requires 10 to 15 years. So which is much longer than the time period required for your entrepreneurships in IT, or you can say other related fields. So here is a kind of unique opportunity as well as challenge that bio-entrepreneurships give you, that you will have to continue your R&D, you will have to have a, what I will say is that you must have a sort of hardship that you will have to go through to bring your product to the market. Second is the high capital cost. So this seems a game of big bets that you require lakhs and crores of money before you can come up to the revenue stage. But of course, you have many ways from where you will get this capital cost backing. It's not that you will have to provide all the money from your pocket. Any entrepreneurship will have funding sources for them, but you must have a unique solution for the problem. Then is the heavy regulation. So all your products are heavily governed by agencies like FDA or India's CDS code, where safety and efficacy is of paramount. Then is your high risk and high reward. While the failure rate is high, the success can literally change the world and be immensely profitable. So in any sort of bioentrepreneurship, you will find that the failure rates are pretty higher than other entrepreneurship challenges. But if out of 100, if 3 or 4 enterprises are successful, so they are immensely profitable in nature, and all their hardship are rewarded with the profitability and recognition that they gain from the success of their entrepreneurship. So why do we need to choose your bioentrepreneurship, and what's the importance of it? So basically, there has been a rise of your bioentrepreneurship. So this field is gaining serious traction, driven by rapid advances in biotechnology, increased healthcare needs, and a growing demand for sustainable solutions. This surge is attracting investors, researchers, and entrepreneurs alike. So I guess most of all, you will agree that आजकल healthcare or innovations are very much attractive. কিবা ভাল এটা যদি আমাৰ ডিসকভাৰী হয়, কিবা আমাৰ ভাল এটা ইনভেনশন হ'ল, which is towards healthcare or which helps your mankind, এইবোৰৰ বহুত বেছি আমাৰ ইয়াতে ডিমান্ড আছে. So that is one of the reason that there has been extensive research and your attraction towards your this entrepreneurship leading to scientific discoveries and inventions. Okay, so obviously আমি যদি কিবা এটা entrepreneurship try কৰো, we will all try to get into profitability. So হেতুৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ কি কৰিব লাগিব? We must be focused with our goal, and we have different steps. But the importance of bioentrepreneurship, there are various fields where we can look into. আমি তো সবতে কৰিব নোৱাৰো bioentrepreneurshipৰ কাৰণে, so we will have to look into different areas. So some of the important areas where you can look into, or you can have a thought process that you can change. These are the options. You have multiple number of problems associated with health, agriculture, etc., where you can look and try to bring some sort of solution which can be helpful for all the human beings. So the major areas where the importance lies is your healthcare innovation. So it develops the new therapeutic diagnostics and devices. Then bioentrepreneurship leads to economic growth. It generates skilled jobs, attracts essential investments, and boosts the regional competitiveness. Amar northeastৰ কি হয়, আমাৰ ইয়াতে বহুত কম আছে startups, but we have a very huge natural resource. যোনটো আমি just কিছুমান আয়ুৰ্বেদিক হেৰি চাই আমি ভাবি আছো যে this is the only limitation, but there are multiple opportunities that can be explored in the northeastern region. because we have so much of natural resources. Amar yate iman bhal already established medicines ase, already established amar sources of plants ase, herbal products ase. So junbulo we can work on. But at the same time, we must be careful that our ideas should be novel in nature. এনেকা নহয় যে আমি কোনবাই কিবা এটা টেবলেট বনাই আছো মই সেম এটা বেলেগ এটা নাম দি বনাই দিম, then that is not a bio entrepreneurship. সেইটো দি successful হবলৈ অসুবিধা. You won't be able because competition বহুত আছে already in the market. So your product must give some uniqueness and should have market acceptability. Then comes your global impact. So it addresses the major challenges like infectious diseases, sustainability, and food security. So bioentrepreneurship for here, these are some of the important areas where it has a very good impact. যদি আমাৰ ভাল কিবা আমাৰ enterprises grow হয়, so we get these opportunities. Okay. So what healthcare innovation is, it gives you bioentrepreneurship fosters the development of new diagnostics, therapies, and medical devices, leading to improved patient outcomes and healthcare efficiency. Of course, funding and support are crucial for translating research from lab to your market. Then it adds to your generating high-paying jobs, attracts investments, and boosts regional economics, thereby increasing the overall competitiveness of the biotechnology sector. Yata moi biotechnology term to use kursu, but that doesn't mean that only biotechnology course of porabure. Here it means that from your science background, when you bridge it with business, jikono science or field or mo so it gives you revenue, it gives you high paying jobs. Tumaloke jodi skilled hua, not only you need to be enterprise oriented, but if you are skilled to be and trained enough, so you can have very good opportunities. Bahirot of course etialoke okomot iman develop hua nai jo tumar biotechnology ba eneka related high paying jobs ase. But if you are willing to go out from Assam and work in very research oriented or very high quality industry, so there are multiple opportunities where they seek skilled manpower. So hetu karne one of this is that you must have that thought process from the very beginning. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay. So then addressing the global challenges. So for combating your infectious diseases to developing sustainable agriculture, bioentrepreneurship offers innovative solutions to global healthcare, environmental and food security challenges. It addresses your unmet medical needs and promotes sustainability. So these are some of the core areas due to which we are seeking the bioentrepreneurship development in this region. So some of the important opportunities in bioentrepreneurship are through your healthcare innovations, that is, you can say personalized medicines, biopharmaceuticals, and medical devices and diagnostics. So what do you understand by personalized medicine? কোনবাই ক'ব পাৰিব না what is personalized medicine? শুনিছানে তোমালোকে কোনবাই কিবা এনেকুৱা টাৰ্ম? শুনা নাই নেকি কোনো personalized medicine কি হয় বস্তুটো? Personalized medicine বুলি ক'লে medicine বাদ দিয়া personalized outfit বুলি বুজি পাবা নে নোপোৱা? তোমালোকে নিজৰ requirement মতে কাপোৰ চিলোৱা নহয় জানো? এই same বস্তুটো কনসেপ্টটো হল is your personalized medicine. যে মোৰ যদি কিবা এটা বেমাৰ আছে, so মোৰ requirement হিচাপে এটো specifically ডিজাইন কৰিব. That is your personalized medicine. So this is nothing but tailoring your medical treatment based on an individual's genetic makeup, enhancing your treatment efficacy and reducing adverse effect is of importance. Example, genetic testing, targeted therapeutics are some of their vital components. Then comes your biopharmaceuticals. So biopharmaceuticals is nothing but these are engineered drugs from biological sources such as antibodies, proteins, nucleic acids, with the goal of treating diseases with precision and fewer side effects. Examples are monoclonal antibodies, gene therapies, vaccines. Vaccines to sabe jana, I hope. Malake hunisa sage vaccine. In loisa to malake vaccines. COVID time of sabe vaccine loise. So these are some of your biopharmaceuticals. Then one more area is the medical devices and diagnostics. So this focuses on creating innovative tools for diagnosing, monitoring and treating conditions to improve patient care. So these are like your wearable sensors, point of care diagnostics. Adhikali sobe smartwatch pindhano hoy. So that is one kind of your device, medical device. Tate sobar BP to sabo para, je pressure kiman ase, heartbeat to sabo para, SpO2 to sabo para. So this shows that they are very trendy whole. Plus, this gives you ample opportunity to explore many of the requirements. ठीक है sir. So then comes other quote aru applicable hoy. One of the major area is your agriculture and biotechnology. So likewise I've said, so you can say genetically modified crops, then your biofertilizers and biopesticides. So genetically modified crops are ki hobo? Kobo para na kunba genetically modified crops ki ase? That is very common, sobe janibo loga hoy etu.
So chat boxত দিছে.
Okay. So see, so biofertilizers and biopesticides, jeneka ame modified crops ot ki hobo? BT brinjal. Sobe use kore. Sobe khao ami. Teneka there are different seeds. Ajikali amar saulo bahut modified crops are there which increases the yield বা nutritional content বঢ়ায়, pest resistant. ঠিক আছে? So this is required for your global food security concerns and promote sustainable farming practices. Then comes your biofertilizer and biopesticides. So this helps in developing your sustainable alternatives to chemical fertilizer. Ajikali jo hunisa nohoy the term to organic farming. So how do you promote organic farming? So the basic requirement is that you stop using chemical fertilizers and pesticides. But we need some sort of alternative. So alternative is your biofertilizers and biopesticides. So until and unless we promote organic farming, I mean, we are consuming poison. Amar sob ebur aji aru Ohomot to aru unregulated hoy. If you go to Sikkim, you will find a very good quality of vegetables, fruits available there. Into amar Ohomor yate eko regulatory body eko heri nai, hetu karone amar sob jodi soa. So all are having high content of pesticides, fertilizers. Hetu karone ki hoy ase amar soil to beya hoy ase, and we are also even consuming all these pesticides along with the fruits and vegetables. ঠিক আছে? So these are some of the areas where young minds like you should start thinking about that how you can bring changes and what challenges are there, how you can help them in removing those challenges. One more area is your environmental biotechnology. আপাৰ আসামত এটা বহুত হেৰি আছে না, অইল ফিল্ডৰ বহুত প্ৰব্লেম আছে যে হেৰিবোৰ তোমালোকৰ অইল ফিল্ডৰ কাৰণে বহুত কণ্টামিনেশ্যনছ হয়. So bioremediation is one of the sources where you use microorganisms to clean up the pollutants and restore contaminated environments. So this is one field where it is gaining a good traction. Obviously, this is providing you with the help of cost-effective and sustainable solutions for environmental cleanup. So, etu jodi amar jodi kiba better we get some sort of better idea where we can use bioremediation for environmental cleanups. So you can think in this line and develop some sort of entrepreneurship. Azikali tumalokor ei saba tumalokor tat ase na I am not sure, but ei food waste, vegetable waste eburor pora bahut tumar fuel generate kori ase. So these are kind of your renewable energy. Biofuels use কৰিছে. জেট্ৰপা বুলি ক'লে তোমালোকে যদি নাজানা গুগল মাৰি চাবা যে বহুত হেৰি আছে তাতে, ঠিক আছে? So জেট্ৰপা is one of the very renewable energy source for biofuels. আজিকালি ethanol blending কৰি আছে. Ethanol blending is from your sugar cane. So that is one of your biofuel. ঠিক আছে? So what it is doing is that it is reducing the dependence on your fossil fuels. So ultimately, we are mitigating the climate change, which is important for our own future. Azikali etia Delhi news khulile anytime dekhabo Delhi pollution or hetu. So sobor ghore air purifier, garit air purifier. So ami hetu bisora nai je hetu stage loi Osom ahi jauk boli. So what we need to do, we will have to be very careful. We need to use renewable energy. Jiman kom pollution create koribo paro, that is the best thing that we need to do. You can see the nearest to Guwahati moi kom is Bhutan. ঠিক আছে, রঙ্গিয়া পড়া অলপ দূর গলে আমি ভুটান পাও. When you cross this boundary, you will get a totally different environment. That is carbon negative. তাতে ইমান ধুনীয়া এনভায়ৰনমেন্ট, একো পলিউশন নাই, হেৰি নাই, কিয়? কিন্তু তাতেতো গাড়ী চলি আছে, হেৰি চলি আছে, সব ইণ্ডাষ্ট্ৰিও আছে. চ' বাট দ্য পিপল আৰ এৱেৰ এনাফ. তাতে তোমালোকৰ ফৰেষ্ট লেণ্ড প্ৰিজাৰ্ভ হৈছে, ফৰেষ্টক ডিষ্ট্ৰাকশ্যন কৰিব দিয়া নাই. উইথ ডেট কিপিং ইন মাইণ্ড দে আৰ গ্ৰয়িং. চ' সেইটো কাৰণে আমাৰ য়ং জেনেৰেশ্যনবোৰে সেইবোৰ বহুত ক্ৰিটিকেলি ভাবিব লাগিব, হাউ উই কেন keep the ecology undisturbed. And ultimately আমি অকল development in the form of concrete কৰি গলে নহব. We will have to save the nature. নহলে ultimately যদি চোৱা আজিকালি চাবা সদায় উত্তৰাখণ্ড চোৱা, হেৰি চোৱা, any hill station সদায় চাবা cloud burst হৈ আছে, তোমালোকৰ সব বানপানী হৈ ডুবি গৈ আছে. So these are the natural calamities. কিয় হৈ আছে? Most of the reason is that destruction of the environment. So to have this sort of challenges, you must have some thoughts set up where you can have solutions to these challenges. Eto no hoy je we can stop our growth, amar development no hua ke ami okol jongolote thakim, eto ami kobo noaro. So we need both. So how we can preserve both and we can go to the advanced era, ebur ami sabo lagibo. So all these can be done through your entrepreneurship development. So there must be challenges as well. So amar okol to enepa nohoy je heri hole it is very easy. So now for the realities of the journey, the challenges we must navigate. Okay, so there are many challenges that you will have to come up when you go for your entrepreneurship in science. I won't say only in biological science, but in any sort of scientific entrepreneurship. So first is your regulatory hurdles. So that is complying with the stringent regulations and obtaining approvals from government agencies, which adds significant time and cost. So there are different agencies, যেনেকে আমার ইন্ডিয়াত CDSCO আছে, US FDA বুলি আছে. So these are very much essential because the things that we are developing for the human consumption or for any living being must be properly regulated. And this is, of course, increases the cost of your entrepreneurship and also the timeline. যে মই যে প্ৰথমতে কৈছিলো যে entrepreneurship in your biosciences requires 10 to 15 years. So these are some of the reasons. কাৰণ তোমালোকে মই কিবা এটা বনালো লগালগ মই মাৰ্কেটত বিক্ৰী কৰি দিলো সেইটো নহব. So anything product that you come up with in through scientific discoveries or inventions must be comply so the regulatory body. Then comes your intellectual property protection. Securing patents is a critical for maintaining a competitive advantage and is vital for attracting investment. So তোমালোকক মানুহে এনেটো পইচা নিদিব, এজনেতো নিজৰ পকেটৰ পৰা সব পইচা ইনভেস্ট কৰিবও নোৱাৰিব. So they must get some investment. So investment কেতিয়া দিব, মই কাবাক কেতিয়া পইচা দিম, obviously যদি মই চাও যে না হেতুৰ পৰা কিবা এটা বেনিফিট আছে. So for that, this intellectual property plays a strong role. Plus intellectual property protection কি হয়, IP শুনিছা থাকে তোমালোকে পেটেন্ট, সেইটো হলে কি হয় যে this product is yours. তোমার যদি প্রোডাক্টটো যদি তুমি পেটেন্টেড নকৰা বা তোমার প্রসেস তুমি পেটেন্ট নকৰা, তেতিয়া কি হ'ব, someone can copy your product and he will take the advantage that you were supposed to get. So this is where intellectual property protection plays a significant role. Then comes your scientific and technical risk. So we must overcome the scientific and technical challenges, optimize our product performance, and ensure our technology is scalable. So this is the basic requirement. So moi kiba eta technology ase buliye moi hetu successful hobo hetu kotha noy. So the first is that your product must be optimized. আজি মই কিবা এটা বনালো, আজি এটা ৰিজাল্ট দি আছে, মই সেম টেষ্টটো কালি কৰিলো, হেতু আকৌ বেলেগ ৰিজাল্ট দিছে. So that cannot happen when you are going to the market. So first requirement is that you need to optimize your product performance, which will automatically minimize the risk and ensure the scalability of your products. And then comes your clinical trials. So clinical trials, successful conducting your clinical trials is to demonstrate the safety and efficacy is pivotal for your regulatory approvals. So clinical trials nuhake any drugs or pharmaceuticals by anything that you need to consume cannot be come to your market. But medical devices koa ba tenekwa dhoroner kiba what? So without clinical trial able market acceptability no hobo. So these are some of the few challenges that you must have in your mind. Then coming to the strategies for success. So what do successful ventures do differently? আমি সবে এটা বিচাৰো না যে we should be entrepreneurship ভালকে successful হলে there are lots of money. চাকৰিত কেতিয়াও ইমান পইচা হ'ব নোৱাৰে which an entrepreneur can earn. So in back of mind আমাৰ সবৰে এটা থাকে যে না এইটো বিজনেস এটা ভাল কৰিব পৰা হলে বা entrepreneurship এটা কৰিব পৰা হলে বহুত আমাৰ লাভ হলে হয়. But at the end we must think there are many successful entrepreneurs as well as there are many unsuccessful entrepreneurs. So what do the successful ventures do differently? So first of all, the requirement is of building a strong team. মই অকলেই কৰিম বুলি ভাবিলে নহব. So you must have a strong team. So the first step is to assemble a multidisciplinary team. মই অকল সায়েন্সত ভাল, I won't be able to get into the market. Okay, so the requirement is that a mix of expertise in science মই যদি আছো, I need someone from business, someone from law to enable a effective decision making and problem solving. ঠিক আছে, কাৰণ মইতো অকল সায়েন্সৰ ফিল্ডৰহে মানুহ, মই বিজনেছ টাৰ্মছ, বিজনেছ এনালাইচিছ সেইবোৰতো মই কৰিব নোৱাৰো. ৰুলছ এণ্ড ৰেগুলেশ্যনছৰ কাৰণে আমাৰ লৰ মানুহ এজন লাগিব যোনে জানে ক'ত কি মাৰ্কেটত কি ৰুল আছে, কেনেকা কি এপ্লিকেবল হ'ব, পেটেণ্টটো যদি ল'ব লাগে মই মোৰ প্ৰডাক্টত কেনেকে ল'ব লাগিব. So your team must be multidisciplinary in terms. Then comes the leadership and management. So establishing effective leadership and management practices is necessary for driving innovation and fostering team collaboration. এটো মানে কি? So obviously, so teamৰ এজনটো leader লাগিব. So leaderজন এনেকুৱা হ'ব নালাগে যে মই খালি অৰ্ডাৰ দি থাকিম. তেনেকুৱা leader হলে that is not going effective leadership. So leaderজনে লগতে বহি কামটো কৰিব লাগিব. লিডাৰজনৰ নিজৰ এটা ইনোভেটিভ আইডিয়া থাকিব লাগিব. He should be able to address the problems. He should be able to have need to provide ideas to the team. What are the problems, solutions or karne he should start planning. So these are the leadership qualities. Etu teneka ejon leader lagibo for the team to succeed. Then comes your market analysis and planning. So মই যিকোনো বস্তু মাৰ্কেটত লোৱাৰ আগতে I must know যে মোৰ সেইটো প্ৰডাক্টৰ ডিমাণ্ড আছে নে নাই. মই কিবা এটা প্ৰডাক্ট লৈ গলো মাৰ্কেটত যোনটোৰ একো ডিমাণ্ডে নাই, so that is of no use. So আমি সেই তেনেকা প্ৰডাক্ট ক্ৰিয়েট কৰিটো একো লাভ নাই. So first of all আমাৰ ৰিকুৱাৰমেণ্টটো কি হ'ব is the comprehensive market research to understand the needs. ঠিক আছে, সেইটো যদি গম নাপাও তেতিয়াতো নহব আমাৰ. Just give me a second. Then comes your developing a business plan. So a comprehensive plan outlining your mission, goals, strategies, and financial projections is crucial for attracting investors and guiding all your decisions. So my target to first মোৰ লাগিব যে মই কি ধৰণৰ product বিচাৰিছো বা মাৰ্কেটত কি requirement আছে. So until and unless I have a market analysis, I cannot plan my product. So যেতিয়া মই problems to পাম যে এইবোৰ problem আছে, then only I will have an idea what could be the solution. More solution at a low problem beside to love night. So we will have to find out the problems, what are the requirements. We will have to rethink and recreate a solution for that problem. After that, we will have to develop a business plan. So business plan or ki koribo lagibo. So we need to have set missions, goals, strategies, and financial projections. Financial projections to ki hobo? So তোমালোকে কিমান ইনভেষ্টমেন্ট কৰিব পাৰিবা নিজৰ ফালৰ পৰা, বেলেগৰ পৰা কিমান ফাইনেন্সিয়েলছ বিচাৰিছা, কিমান বছৰ পিছত দিস উইল বি প্ৰফিটেবল, বা এটা প্ৰডাক্ট বনাবলৈ তোমালোকৰ কিমান খৰচ হ'ব. So these are some of the important analysis that you will have to do before getting into entrepreneurship. It is not only by entrepreneurship, but going to any sort of entrepreneurship. These two basic steps are very much essential. You must identify your target market and must have a developed business plan for it. I will just show you two examples of case studies, successful bioventures. So first is your Gentech. So this is a US based company. So Roche Medicals, you might have heard, they have taken this Genentech. Okay, so they were the pioneering in development of recombinant DNA technology for human therapeutics. And their growth and market leaderships were driven by a focus of innovation, strategic partnership, and strong management team. So 1976, I guess, এইটো কোম্পানী এষ্টাব্লিছ হৈছিলে তেওঁলোকে ফাৰ্ষ্ট হিউমেন DNA টেকনলজি ইন ফৰ হিউমেন ইউজ কৰিছিলে তাৰপিছত ৰছে ইজ এ ভেৰি ৱৰ্ল্ড ফেমাছ ফাৰ্মাচিউটিকেল কোম্পানী তেওঁলোকে টেক অভাৰ কৰি ল'লে এই গ্ৰুপটো বাট ষ্টিল দে আৰ ৱৰ্কিং এজ ইণ্ডিপেণ্ডেণ্ট ফ্ৰম দ্য organization. Genentech বুলিয়ে তোমালোকে যদি চোৱা গুগলত গম পাবা যে it is a very highly sought kind of your company. Next আৰু এটা আছে আমাৰ Illumina. This is San Diego company এটা হয় ঠিক আছে so they are also transform genomics by developing advanced DNA sequencing বুলিতো শুনিছা নহয় wordটো তোমালোকে so biological so যোনে পঢ়ি আছে bio related subjects they must have heard about DNA sequencing so এইটো company হল the pioneer in who have created the advancements in your DNA sequencing technologies so their success was fueled by the technological innovation market expansion and strategic acquisitions so তেওঁলোকে কি কৰিছে সৰু সুৰা তেওঁলোকৰ কম্পিটিটৰ হওক বা তেনেকুৱা ভাল কোনবা ৰিসাৰ্চ কৰিছে তেওঁলোকৰ প্ৰডাক্ট খিনি লৈ লৈছে so তেনেকে they have grown and expanded their market so these are some of the examples in biopharmaceuticals which shows a great amar biocon বুলিও এটা আছে কিৰণ মজুমদাৰ so you must have heard about it so তেওঁলোকে বহুত products আছে in the pharma related oriented biologicals or area so they are also some of the successful bio enterprises I will say successful ventures often share common traits so including your strong IP foundation multidisciplinary team clear regulatory strategy scalable technology and market driven product design so to be successful you must have all these in your mind এনেকা নহব যে মই কিবা এটা আজি বিচাৰিলো this is not like I will say যে আমি বিস্কিটৰ ফ্যাক্টৰি এটা দিলো বা কিবা মিঠাতেলৰ এটা ফ্যাক্টৰি লগালো that sort of entrepreneurship and bio entrepreneurship is two different worlds okay you must if you want to be into the bio entrepreneurship zone you must have a thought process for next 10 to 15 years and also you should keep yourself updated every day so that you don't miss out on the changes that is happening in the world every day okay etu field bahut fast growing hoy so তোমালোকে আজি কিবা এটা ভাবি আছা তুমি যদি ভাবা যে নাই এবছৰ দুবছৰ পিছত আমি এটো স্টার্ট কৰিম by then you will find that there are 10 number of different people who have already developed something on your thought process তোমালোকে যোনটো ভাবিছিলা আজি এটোৰ already বনোৱা হৈ গল so this field is very competitive in nature so তোমালোকে হেখিনি ভাবিব লাগিব কৰিব লাগিব তেতিয়াহে হ'ব so but of course you don't have to do this alone তোমালোকে অকলে কৰিব লগিয়া নহয় so for this there are different opportunities that you will get there are different resources from where you will get the support so first is your venture capital firm venture capital these are sort of your private agencies by private investments specialized in biotech or different categories where they will be putting their money okay but obviously you will have to teach to them. You must have a effective network where you can put up your product or the solution that you have created for that. And second is the government grants. So this you need to explore the grant programs offered by the government agencies and tailor your application to meet their criteria. Janeka, you have a biotech hub. ঠিক আছে, that is also funded by DBT. Similarly, কি হয় বস্তুটো তেনেকুৱা different funding agencies আছে, BIREC বুলি আছে, big grant এটা আছে. They provide you up to 50 lakhs for your research purpose কাৰণে তোমাক 50 লাখ টকা দিব তোমালোকক, so that you can bring up your idea to a prototype. যে মই এইটো ভাবিছো ইয়াৰ পৰা এইটো বনাম. So first, initially, if you have a very good idea, if it is novel, you will get 50 lakhs, up to 50 lakhs from Government of India. If you are successful in developing that, then you can get up to CR under CBRI grants. So there are different funding opportunities from government as well as from private ventures who will support your journey for the entrepreneurship. You don't need to go alone, but of course your ideas must be different. It should not be generic in nature. যে সবে কিবা এটা 10 জনে যি বনাই আছে ময়ো হেতুকে অলপ ডিফারেন্স কৰি বনাই দিও, then you won't get any funding. Your idea should be something special. You must have some uniqueness in your idea to be acceptable for any sort of funding. Okay. Then you have the incubators and accelerators. So benefit of incubators. So they provide you the mentorship, resources, networking opportunities, accelerating venture growth and increasing the likelihood of your success. Then your accelerators are smaller bodies which offer intensive programs, funding and access to your investors, preparing ventures for rapid scaling. Then, to be successful, you must join some of the industry associations or connect with peers, experts, and potential partners to gain insights and expanding your network base. Any business, the basic requirement is you must have a very good network. কাৰণ মই ঘৰত বহি থাকিলে মোৰ বিজনেছ কেতিয়াও গ্ৰ' নকৰে. So your networking is very much essential for development of your business. Then there are many events and conferences that are held annually where you can showcase your venture, or there are excellent networking opportunities also in those events and conferences. So these are some of the basic opportunities and areas where you can explore. Then coming to the role of Guwahati Biotech Park. So we are fortunate to have a dedicated hub for innovation right here, Guwahati Biotech Park. So this is supported by Government of Assam and DBT. Okay, so this was established in the year 2008-9, and it is one of the first incubation centers in the Northeast region and the first biotech park in the Northeast region. Okay, so what we provide is you with a state-of-the-art labs and equipments, offer mentorship from industry and academic experts, facilitates networking with investors and partners, and this helps scientists and researchers like you to bridge the gap and turn your ideas into impact. So basically, if you have any opportunity, you can visit our Guwahati Biotech Park. So you will see there is a huge setup where you will find the state-of-the-art labs and equipments. So basically in bioentrepreneurship, what is required is an intensive technology-oriented lab. Okay, so for an individual to procure all these equipments is very difficult. That's where Guwahati Biotech Park will handhold you and it will support you with your requirements. So suppose you need some sort of testing which requires high-end instruments like HPLC, LCMS or GCMS. So you can utilize our resources. We will handhold you, we will guide you how you can do it. We will provide you all those support, and you can also lease a lab at Guwahati Biotech Park if you want to do some research or R&D also. So basically, this was what I intended to share with you. And coming to the conclusion of this, let's recap what we have gone through. So first of all, it's that it is an emerging trend, a promising field. Bioentrepreneurship offers you a significant opportunities for innovation, economic growth, and addressing your global challenges. So the opportunities for aspiring entrepreneurs with the right knowledge, skill, and network, you can make a significant impact on the healthcare, agriculture, and environment, contributing to a better future for all. So the future of entrepreneurship, as you know, is emerging trends and opportunities for aspiring entrepreneurs. So the call to action is that what I will urge you all to get involved and explore the entrepreneurship opportunities, network with industry experts, and start building your own venture today. It's time to turn your ideas into reality. So basically, what I will urge you all is that individually it will not be possible. Okay, you will lose interest very soon. So you must build groups with friends of like minds who are interested in getting into entrepreneurship. Not only bioentrepreneurship, but any entrepreneurship, because nowadays you must have seen the challenges in getting your jobs. Okay, so there with the increase of time, you will the challenge will also be greater. So from now, if you have an mindset of entrepreneurial development, so you might not think of for a job-oriented prospect. So this is a very important stage of your life where you must strategize so that you can build a very good career. So it's not that all of you will be going for entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is also not for everyone. So you must have that mindset in nature. And Pahona College is doing very well in helping you and guiding you with all this kind of lecture series where they do provide you with all the details and all the happenings that is going on in this region, and also do encourage you with all the sort of what I will say knowledge sharing platform. So I thank you all for your patient hearing, and if you have any queries, I will be happy to discuss with you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time and the insightful session. Now the session is open for discussion. Anyone can ask anything or they can write in the chat box.
I can see the messages. Everyone is thanking me. That is my pleasure. I love to be associated with you. But what I will argue is that if it's difficult for you to have questions now, you can discuss with me my number can be shared by your madam anytime. If you have any queries related to entrepreneurship or any sort of research that you want to do, or any support that we can provide from Guwahati Biotech Park, you are always welcome. You can call me, you can text me. So we can be in touch anytime.
So, Dr. Saurabh, we have a WhatsApp group. So, I will post your phone number and your email ID into that group. If the participants are willing to contact with you in future, they may do the same.
Sure, that will be great.
No more questions, then I think we can go for winding up the session. I'd like to request Zakaria to continue with the schedule.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request Ms. Malika Barua to end the meeting.
I think there is one question in the chat
yes.
box. Details of funded project for Biotech Hub professionals, sir. Someone Priti has asked one question.
Okay. So, Priti, see, for biotech related funded projects, so there are multiple number of projects, funding agencies. Okay. So, DBT have agencies like BIREC, I have said. So, big grant, that is a very basic project that you can seek funding from. But before that, there are protocols. You must go through their website and the requirements. So, your project should be designed and should be ready for that. Okay, so that they have specific problem areas also. So there are many agencies who have given some particular problem areas where you can pitch your ideas for that.
Dr. Saurabh, I have one question.
Yeah.
Is there any provision for internship for the students in your Biotech Hub?
Yes. We do provide internship to the students. Yes.
So, what is the procedure?
So procedure, we have your form for that, and we do charge minimal fees for that also. And if it is in group, we can do it in any duration or any time of the year. But suppose you have only one or two students who is interested, then we generally merge it during the winter vacation or your summer vacation.
So, do you provide accommodation to the students as well?
No, accommodation till now. Actually, we provide with the help of IIT. We provide them accommodation in IIT, and our hostel accommodation is also coming up. Maybe by next 6 months, we might be able to provide them here in our campus itself. But we cannot assure until and unless we get the assurance from IIT. Presently, that is the situation. Once we are having our own accommodation facility, then we will be able to give them.
Okay, thank you. If any of my students feel interested in doing the same,
Yeah,
we'll contact you.
yes, sure. And not only internship, if related to any research projects also, na, we can collaborate. We have different number of instruments are available here, so that they can also, the researchers also can utilize this facility. Okay.
So, do you charge for something doing this? Handling this sample
We
and
have
all?
very well. We have a minimal charge. We have 3 categories. Okay. So one is for your educational institute, one is for industry, and one is for your government agencies. So the minimal charge is for your educational institute. So what I will request you is that, ma'am, what you can do is then whenever you have an opportunity to come to Guwahati, just visit Guwahati Biotech Park so that you can also have an idea of what the institute is and what we can provide.
Sure. Definitely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So thank you all.
Now I request Ms. Malika Barua to end the meeting with a formal vote of thanks. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining the meeting.
Thank you everyone for joining the meeting.